Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is Saturday, uh, January 10th, 2026, and here's your cupcake fix. So if you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And um, make sure that you give hellocupcakeitsme.com some love, and then head on over to um, TikTok and follow me over there on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays, which is a 10-minute segment that I do over there every Tuesday. And make sure you follow me on all the other social medias. And if you want to check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, you can do so at www.cdsthebook.com. So how the frick are y'all? If you are like the general population right now who is quite pissed off over the murderous acts that have taken place in Minnesota with Mrs. Good, hi, you're not alone. Ice needs to be melted, and that's what I'm saying, and that's all I'm going to say on that. My heart goes out to her wife, her children, her family, and to the community as a whole. So, moving right along, I have made a tremendous amount of friends over the last couple of days with just all of the shit posting people have done, and personality whatever number deciding to take over and like, yeah, about all of that, let's blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I have been called everything from a traitor to a libtard to like just being a fat piece of shit who needs to kill themselves because, you're not a true American. What the fuck ever. So, yeah. Actually, it's quite funny to me the number of times that people tell me that I need to unalive myself because my values don't align with theirs. You know, whatever. And for the longest time, until YouTube started making guidelines a little bit more restrictive here, my comment section and my personal, like the notes that were coming to me personally were unhinged. And, in 2026, you don't have access to my peace. You can walk around this earth or this disc, because a lot of these people I believe are flat earthers also, but you can walk around this planet that we inhabit thinking whatever you need to think, but you do not get access to my peace. My peace is just that. And I am matching energy with energy in 2026. So yeah, there we are. Gosh, this coming week is so flippin' busy with doctor's appointments. Right out the gate, Monday morning, dental, which means that I don't get to go do the pool or whatever. And then Tuesday, I have to get my car to the garage so that I can get that looked at and start that whole rigorous process. Wednesday, I have back-to-back doctor's appointments. So I have one for my diabetes, and then I have therapy. Uh, Thursday, I think I'm pretty open, and then Friday I have a podiatry appointment. So really, right now it's only looking like I'm going to be able to exercise on um, Tuesday and Thursday of this coming week, and I am so not okay with that. I'm feeling like I'm bloated all of the time, and like I'm just not getting the exercise that I need to and that I was getting. So I have a really good, um, like a really good sneaking suspicion that my weight loss is going to be going the opposite direction. I'm going to be gaining weight. And you know what? It's fine because I'm still putting out the effort. I'm still doing what I need to do when I'm able to do it. The and I have non-scale victories, and that comes in the form of the way that my clothes are fitting, the way that I'm able to move, the fluidity in which I'm able to move, things like that. So um, I don't need to have scale victories in order to be extremely happy with what I have done and what I continue to do. And um, yeah, you know, I'm happy with myself, and that is honestly all that really freaking matters is the fact that I am happy with the progress that I've made. I'm happy with all the virtual challenges that I've done, and I have like 6 more challenges coming up that I am trying to figure out funding for. That I want to do one for Martin Luther King, and it benefits some Black organization like the United Negro College Fund or something like that. And then there's another one that I want to do that benefits mental health, and one that does forestry, and one that does I believe it's women's rights. So yeah. But as I am able to attend and do those, I'll talk about them, and then I'll show you my little finisher medal, whatever, afterwards. But oh, and then the other one is like 100% for me. It's Cappy birthday, and it's a picture of a capybara with a party hat on and a birthday cake. So that one I'm going to do for myself, and I don't know. I don't give a damn what else I have going on for my birthday month. That is what I am going to do for myself. I might even order it today. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So been watching a lot of television and working on my short stories. And last night I could not sleep for shit. So I rewatched the last part of, I believe it was, I just rewatched the last like 4 or 5 episodes of Heated Rivalry on HBO. And god damn, that's a good program. I really love that program. Um, and I have rewatched the entire John Wick series, except for Chapter 4 and Ballerina, because I have yet to get those on DVD. And none of the streaming services that I have access to have them for free. So, but I've rewatched those. I've rewatched like a bunch of older movies that really bring me joy and happiness to watch them, and also been watching a lot of stand up. And you know, I watched Dave Chappelle's new stand up, and I was actually really kind of disappointed in it. Like, his last stand up was very controversial, with him talking about like transgendered people and just being kind of like meh about things. Um and I was like, okay, you know what? I can pseudo forgive this. And the bulk of the material was funny. But straight out the gate with his new one, I think it's like Untouchable or something like that. Untouchable, Uncontrollable. I don't know, whatever his newest one is for 2026 or 2025. Um, anyways, I got about 30 minutes into it and I was just like, I'm done. You've lost me. And I've noticed that with quite a few different comics, like on both sides of the spectrum, regardless of their political affiliations or whatever. There's just like, yeah, no, I don't like the message you're sending right now. And this does not bring me joy. I don't find it funny. So let me go on about my business. Um, so just when I get into that kind of a mood, nothing, I don't find anything kind of like funny or humorous or whatever. So I that's when I turn to like one of my older programs that I use, that I watch just to bring me happiness and joy. And that's like The Simpsons or Rick and Morty or um Family Guy or American Dad. It's 9 times out of 10, it's The Simpsons. Like, I have rewatched every single episode of The Simpsons um, since they were on the Tracy Ullman show all the way up to season 37. And there's a lot of season 37 that I didn't watch because I didn't know that it came on the next day on Hulu. And I I've gotten so spoiled to not having commercial interruptions that when I have commercial interruptions, it causes a burning anger in me. And so I'll watch it on Hulu, but like after about the third or fourth commercial, I'm just like, no, I'm done. So yeah. Anyways, there's really nothing much else going on right now. Um, like I said, I'm just kind of gearing up for this coming week and all of the bullshit that I have going on with my health and just getting the car into the shop and getting that diagnosed and the whole 9 yards. And I know once I get the car back up and running, I'm gonna have to go through it and do some like deep cleaning of the thing, because from it just sitting and how wet it is here in the Pacific Northwest, when I was cleaning stuff out, I noticed that there was like mildew in some spots, and I'm just like, absolutely not. That's not gonna, nope. um, so I've already looked up ways to treat um, upholstery, and I am going to be taking that challenge on. But yeah, so as for what I'm going to be doing this week, I really have no idea. I just know that I need to get that stuff done this coming week. But as for the weekend, like I said, yeah, no idea whatsoever. I do plan on doing some reorganization in my kitchen, and that I'm also going to be doing some laundry. And I have some laundry that I put in there yesterday and never took it out of the or out of the washer, so I need to do that before that starts to get all funky. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments section down below. Remember, you are doing the best you can with what you have available to you. And in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world. And on and with that, if you disagree with something, put yourself in those people's shoes and imagine that that was happening to you, that was happening to your family, and see if you would do anything different. And if you wouldn't, then you really have to have a talk with Jesus or Buddha, Allah, Muhammad, whoever, whatever your higher power is. You need to have a discussion with that higher power, and you need to look at what's fundamentally wrong with the fact that you would be okay if this was happening to your friends and your family, and just try to do better by not only by yourself but by those around you. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Boop.